going on here? Is it 2021 already? Like the new year? No, man.
I'm gonna try. Work till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey gorgeous, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. Now you can take it as advice or use it as entertainment. Use it, don't use it, take it, don't take it. Do what you will with it. Listen, I am no professional. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Now, we all fall into this thing every year. January comes along and we're just like, I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that. Vision board. This is my year. This is the year yes. And look what 2020 has taught us. It has whipped us, it has bent us over the knee and spanked us. That is what 2020 has done to us. So we need to take this thing differently. We need to take the approach differently. You know, there are people out there who are just like already planning for 2021, and actually they're not being full of it. They're actually on the right track. You should start planning for the next year now already. And you're thinking to yourself, Kopano, it's not even the end of October, it's now November, and you want me to start planning for the new year already? Yes. You need to start planning for the new year already. If you really want to be successful in the new year, you should start the year before. You should set yourself up to have the best year you've ever had in your life. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can start doing that, because it is a Motivation Monday, and I'm going to tell you how to boss up this Monday. So if you have any questions that you want to send to me, head over to my Instagram, because this is how the show works. You send me your question and I do a video all about it. And you have been asking so many questions about making sure that you are successful and having an amazing time. And if you want that, you need to start planning for a new season in your life before the season comes along. So head over to my Instagram at Kopano, look for the question picture in my Insta story highlights and send me your question. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a small little secret. So new. Why are you watching my videos without subscribing? Just subscribe, man. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Number one, start now. Don't wait for the new year to get that new year feeling to get all started. Because let me tell you something. A lot of the times when we try and start something new, we need to learn a lot about the thing that we're going to start. So here you are thinking to yourself, I'm going to start a podcast in the new year. You have a lot to learn about podcasting before that podcast actually goes live. And you're going to meet all of these hurdles that you're going to go through. And you want to learn as much as you possibly can about the thing you're going to go into so that you can start with it, get the ball rolling. And no, it does not matter if December is going to happen and you're going to lose track. It's fine, because you have already built the memory for the thing that you want to get into. So if you want to get into guitars next year, you want to play the guitar next year, how about you buy the guitar this year so that you can start to get well acquainted to the guitar, how it feels, start reading up a few things about playing guitar, and maybe get started this year. Yes, I know the festive season, December season, dizzy date, we get all dizzy and we lose track of what's happening in our lives. But trust me, once you get introduced to the thing that you want to start in the new year, then the next time you start with it, when the new year comes around, you will already be in the moment, in the mood. You know how to mentally prepare yourself for the thing. You have already started with the thing, so it's not going to scare you. You're not going to put it off every single day when you wake up and say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow. Then it becomes next month, then it becomes February, then it becomes March, and you still haven't done the thing. Introduce yourself to the things that you want to start in the new year now. Okay, so now we're in the mindset of introducing ourselves to the things that we want to do now instead of waiting for the new year to get started. So now you want to move on to number two, and that is to list the top 2 things that you want to do. Not the top 3, not 5, not this whole list of the things that you want to do, only the top 2. And I'll tell you why. We tend to spread ourselves so thin over the things that we want to do in the new year. Our New Year's resolutions list is long. It has so many things on it. And that is actually how we get lost in our New Year's resolutions and our goals, and we get overwhelmed and we don't know where to start and we don't know what to do. Start with just 2. What are the top 2 things that you want to do? Personally, I would only list 1. the one thing that I want to add into my life. Because when you focus on the one thing, that is the thing that's going to succeed. Putting all your energy into this amazing thing. And sometimes we think to ourselves, one business is not enough. Let me start 2 businesses, or I have 2 services in one business. My business is going to do this, but it's also going to do this. And that's how we spread ourselves thin. Focus on one thing. If you really want to succeed, focus on one thing. Choose one thing that you want to be successful in. Once you get the hang of that, then you can add something else. If you spread yourself thin from the beginning, it is increasing your chances of failing. I said it, failing. So decrease your chances of failing, but only looking at one thing, maximum 2. Number 3 is to create a mini vision board. Mini, like a small one, you know? I like to take life in little sprints, okay? Instead of having 12 months to focus on, I like to focus on 3 months at a time. So no matter how much time you have between now and the next year, you want to create a mini vision board that's going to detail what it is that you would like to achieve in the next 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days max. This is my journal, which I created. It's a 90-day success action plan. So 90 days, what do I want to achieve and how am I actually going to go about achieving it? This journal, which is called the Her Success Journal, which I created to help me stay grounded, to make sure that I check in with my God every single morning and to make sure I work towards my goals every single day, has a mini vision board. So what do I want to achieve in the next 90 days? In your mini vision board, you're going to put pictures and symbols of the thing that you want to achieve in the next 30, 60, or 90 days. So that's all you're going to focus on. You're just going to focus on this 1 or 2 tasks that you're going to do, and you're only going to focus on them over a short period of time. And you're going to look at the things that you want to do every single day in that short space of time. So what do you want to do? Do you want to get 50,000 subscribers on YouTube? Do you want to start a podcast? So you're going to put a little mic there. You're going to put the little radio sign. You're going to put iTunes on there. You're going to put Spotify. You're going to put all of the podcast symbols that you can, and making sure that you have a goal that you want to achieve in the next 30, 60, or 90 days. That is the most important thing about a vision board. It is visual representation of the goal that you'd like to achieve. So what visual representations can you find? Are you saving up towards a car? You want to put the number that you want to save over the next 30, 60, or 90 days and the picture of the car that you're working towards. That is a visual representation of the thing that you want to achieve. This is something small. You don't have to go and put your dream house and your dream car and your dream clothing. No. This is just about that small little goal that you'd like to achieve over the small little period of time, and that's what you're going to start with. Number 4 is the advantage that you're going to have because you're starting now instead of waiting for the new year to come around to start working towards your resolutions. And that is to get over the resistance now. And that's what usually happens. There's always resistance against something new. This is natural. You should expect resistance. However, we're not always equipped, or we don't have it within our bosoms to fight this resistance. So you want to get used to fighting it now, because when you learn to fight through the resistance, you get that strength now, so that when the new year comes along and you have to get over your New Year's Eve hangover, you will already have the strength within you to fight the resistance over the thing that you want to achieve. That's why you want to start early. It is so easy to let resistance push you over in the new year. And that's how we fail with many of our New Year's resolutions. So if you don't want to fail with this New Year's resolution, start now. Get over the resistance, build the stamina, build the strength, so that should you fight new resistance in the new year, you're already here, you're already there, you have the energy, you have the strength to fight through it. And your chances of letting it go or letting it defeat you become much, much less. Number 5 is to do a New Year's challenge to reset your mindset. You do want to reset your mindset when you start something new. And the reason why is because your mind, darling, you win in the mind before you win in the world outside you. You have to defeat the demons from within if you want to defeat the demons that are without. That is how it works. If you believe you can achieve something in your mind, then you will definitely achieve it in your real life. So you want to do a challenge of any sort, exercise challenge, a juicing challenge, water challenge, food challenge, whatever it is, just a 7-day reset challenge that's really going to help to look at your mental activity. Look at where your mind is. What are you thinking about? What mental blocks do you have? These 7-day challenges really give you a big boost. If it is a 5-day challenge, 5 days, 7 days works out perfectly. Yoga, exercise, running, if you just tell yourself that for the next 7 days, I just want to walk or run 2 kilometers per day, that's just up the road and back, then that is a good reset. The point is, you want to do something that's literally just going to jolt your life, to make you reset your mind, to restart, to make you feel like you are getting into a new mind frame, because that's what you need when you're going to start something new. That reset makes it easy for you to introduce something new into your life and make it easy for you to follow through with it, because you did a mind check before you get started. Now we're getting into the pro tips. Number 6, find a virtual mentor to be completely obsessed about. We're not really in the habit of finding virtual mentors. We always want to find a physical mentor, somebody that we can call, SMS, or even email, just to say, hey, this is what I'm going through and this is what I want. But there are only such a handful of mentors that are out there, and so many people who would love those people to be their mentors. So how do you end up getting a really good mentor for yourself to guide you along the way? That's what a mentor does, right? They guide you, they give you advice, they tell you about how they made it so that you can learn how you can make it too. Find yourself a virtual mentor. This means that whoever you are deciding to be your mentor doesn't have to know you from a bar of soap to actually mentor you. So if my virtual mentor is Oprah, I'm going to study every single thing that I can find about Oprah. Every interview she did, I would get every O magazine that she has, I'd get every book that she has written, because I want to know how her mindset is. I want to know, how did Oprah become Oprah? What mindset does she have? What philosophies does she have? What success tips does she have? Success leaves breadcrumbs, and you want to find somebody who's been leaving breadcrumbs along the way. Everyone's left breadcrumbs. You just have to go out and find it. Not everybody's written a book, but there are people who've written books about them. They have done interviews. They have shared what they're thinking about. And Oprah, for example, somebody who has a magazine, somebody has a TV show, somebody who has something you can subscribe to. She's constantly releasing content. You want to go and look at that content and become completely obsessed about her. But most importantly, completely obsessed about their journey to becoming successful, because it's going to leave breadcrumbs on the decisions that they made, the things that were important to them, and the philosophy that they have, and the methodology that they used, because that's what you want to adopt, so that you can follow the breadcrumbs and become just as successful as they are. Number 7 is to develop your skills and your knowledge base about the thing that we do. As young people, we're not really in the habit of learning something new. We're just like, nah. Yeah, I'm out of school, hey. You know, school damages us, guys. Ooh, school damages us so bad. It damages us so bad that afterwards we just really don't want to consume any knowledge whatsoever. We are fine with Instagram, social media, Netflix. Give me those things. Don't tell me that I have to learn something new. Meh. School has damaged us. It really has damaged us. But we can get over this by becoming completely obsessed with our mentors and finding ways to learn and develop our skills. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, how about you go and invest a little bit of coin into finding a coach or a course that will teach you more about developing your YouTube channel, your studio, all of those things. You want to try and invest in yourself, in the skills and your knowledge base in the thing that you're trying to grow. You want to start a podcast and you actually want to make money from that podcast? There are many people. There are people who are at the top of their game who have courses that will show you exactly how to start a podcast. It makes it so much easier. So stop being a cheapskate and stop trying to make it easy, and stop trying to be lazy about the way that you want to go about things. The easiest way to do it is to find somebody who has told you exactly how to do it. They'll tell you what pitfalls to avoid, how to get over certain hurdles, and how to make a success out of the thing that you want to do, because they've been successful too. And finally, number 8, have positive mental reinforcement. This is your podcasts, this is what you watch, your YouTube channels, this is what you consume. You want to put positivity into your habits. Wake up and listen to a podcast. Watch certain YouTube channels all the time. Watch motivational videos. Watch things that are going to get you into a positive mind state, especially in the first 7 days of you trying this new thing. This would honestly put you in such a hype mood and keep you going for some time until you develop the skills, the willpower, until you develop the habits that will keep you going afterwards. Look, motivation runs out. It's like petrol in a car, right? It doesn't stay full tank all the time, and we've spoken about that before. If you want to watch that video, I'll leave the link up here. But once you've run over that motivation, you are then able to develop those habits. So in the first 7, 12, 14 days that you're developing these new habits, trying to go after this new goal that you're going after, listen to as much motivation as you possibly can. Find podcasts that are aligned to the thing that you want to learn and be successful in. These are the things that will keep you in a good mindset, keep you positive, and stop you from quitting. All right, beautiful people, that's it. That's all I have for you on this positive Monday, this Monday motivation, that boss move. Please don't wait for the new year to start with your new goals. If you want to be successful in the new year, you need to start now. If 2021 or 2022 is going to be the best year of your life, then you need to start doing it right now. Because that's how you're going to make sure that money comes in, that raise comes, that promotion comes in your life, that new business is going to become a uber success. It's because you started now instead of waiting for the new year like all the other sheeps that are out there being lazy, waiting for life to happen to them. We make life happen for ourselves, and that's why we're successful. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope that you will join me tomorrow morning 7:30 for a brand new live premiere. I'll join you in the chat section. Until then, beautiful people, I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things. Hey gorgeous, thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. Thank you for supporting this channel, and thank you for liking this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please click on this button right here. It's my face. It will help you to subscribe to my channel, and make sure you switch on your notification bell, because every single day at 7:30 I have a brand new live premiere, and I'm there chatting it up live with everybody who is there from around the world. So find out what your time zone is. We are +2, so find out what is your time, South African time, what is yours, where are you in the world, and join us. I'm rambling. It's just because I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining. Until next time, bye.